here's the modification for the push-up jacks. You can just do from your knees. This is the easiest variation, just from your knees, and do a regular push-up. 20 seconds. Next variation, which would be a little bit harder, you can do an explosion. Next variation, and then after that would be the kind that I did from your feet. Twister burpees. When you go down, you can step out, do a push-up, step back in, and then turn around. Next variation is jump out, drop to your knees, do a push-up, jump back in, and then turn around. Pop squats. If you can't, if the jumping bothers you, you can just step out if you wanted to, just back and forth. You can also use this one for the OTTs too. So if the jumping bothers you, you're just doing a step out, just back and forth. You can make it as short or as deep as you want to. The deeper it is, the more you're going to get out of it. So you can use that for the OTTs and for the pop squats. Toe taps, if you can't jump, just step. And you want to make sure you're staying over top of it and not back like this. The goal is to be forward and to have your core engaged. So you're tapping on top. So again, if you can't do the jump, you're just tapping on top. Variation for the squat thrust deads. You can use a lighter weight or no weight at all. The weight is going to make it harder, and if you have the octagon dumbbells, that'll make it a little bit easier. If you use the round dumbbells, like I did here, this is going to make it harder because then you have to balance yourself and keep the dumbbell from rolling. So this will be harder. The octagon dumbbells are going to be easier because you have a flat surface. And then if you want to make it the easiest, you just use no weight, and you'll basically just do a squat thrust. So you'll go down, jump out, and come back up. If you have a hard time doing that, you can go down, step out, and come back up. Sumo deadlift with an upright row, doing it away from your body. If you can't squat down to touch the floor, and when you do this, you want to make sure you stay arched up. If you can't do that, just go as deep as you can. Bring this up and then out. When you come up and go out, if that part bothers your shoulders, which it might for some, just do a regular upright row. So you can shorten the motion here. bring it here. So you're just going right here. The main thing is to keep arched up. So you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it this way, because when I'm bending over this way and this is up, it's not really getting my legs the best that it could. So even if you're going here, you're getting a lot more out of your legs than if you're going here. That's going to put a lot in your back. So if you have a bad back, you might not want to do it that way. So you want to make sure you stay arched up. So if you can go down and touch the floor, that's good. So the main thing is just to stay arched up. Keep your knees out and stay arched up. So it puts it in your thighs, your butt, your inner thighs, quads, inner thighs, and butt. And then the upright row is for your shoulders. And for the deadlift curl press, same thing. You want to make sure that your body stays upright. So you don't want to bend forward, you want to stay upright. So if you can't get real deep to touch the ground and then come up, just go as deep as you can. The main thing, think about your legs, lowering yourself down. And don't think about lowering the weights to the ground, because if you do, a lot of times people are thinking of putting the weights down and they just go down anyway. You want to think of lowering yourself down with your legs. You can make it as deep as you want to. You can make it as short as you want to. But notice when I'm making it short, keeping my chin up, my chest up, and I'm staying arched up. If you can't do the squat, if it bothers your knees, you can just do a curl press. Make sure when you're standing here, you have a slight bend in your knees and that your core is engaged. So from the side here, notice I'm not straight-legged and standing like that, and I'm not that's bad. That lean back, when your core is not engaged like that, that puts a lot of pressure on your lower back. So slight bend in the knee, engage that core. It's like somebody punched you in the stomach. Ugh. Like if somebody was getting ready to punch you in the stomach, that's how you engage your core. That feeling of like when you get ready, if somebody was going to hit you. See the difference between that and then that. So slight bend, engage the core. You're going to get a lot more out of your workout. So for beginner, intermediate, or advanced, you want to make sure your core is engaged. Basically on everything that you do. The core is very important. The core is what connects your lower body and your upper body together to make you whole. And when you're whole, you have more strength during your workout. More strength and more stamina. You can go longer, you can push harder, you can push farther into a set. So if you're separated and your core is not engaged, you're not whole, you're not going to have the foundation and the stability to work as hard as you could. Plus, keeping your core engaged protects your lower back and everything that you do. So engaging the core is very important in every exercise that you do. Okay, so those were the modifications that you can do for the workout for each exercise on here, so that way everybody can do this workout. And give it a try. Let me know how it goes. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming workouts. And hope you guys like it, and I'll see you next time.